Hi friends, welcome to Sunday Summit. I'm Regan Barassa. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know me probably from Instagram as Pace Your Heart. Oh, Pace My Heart. And here it's Pace Your Heart, where I share my kind of journey as a 54-year-old woman who's traversed quite a few medical struggles and overcome most of them. And I just share my experiences in life as a new divorcee, an empty nester, and I just hope by sharing that it can help someone else who might be on their own journey. This week's episode is not going to be super long. One, because I haven't been super busy this week. I shared on Instagram that this week has been a bit of a struggle for me. And it's been some health things that have cropped up, not related to surgery, which I've been sort of recounting the past few weeks. I'm 5 weeks out from plastic surgery to remove skin after a 250-pound weight loss. So I didn't remove, my awesome surgeon removed 8 pounds of skin from my stomach in a fleur-de-lis procedure, which basically is a more complex tummy tuck in that they make a vertical incision down to the pubic area and then hip to hip. It just gives them more leverage to remove skin, basically. And then I had a breast lift and a sort of conservative implants put in just to restore my breasts. And I'm healing very well from that. Last week I shared that, not related to my surgery, but coincidentally, I guess, I got a blood clot in my right arm. And it's resolved for all intensive purposes now. I don't feel it. I'm still giving myself daily blood thinner injections. I have, I think, 4 more days to go. So they gave me 1 injection in the hospital, and then I've been doing 15 at home. So I'll be really glad to be over it, to be honest. It is not my favorite thing to do, but you know, such is life. We handle things we gotta handle. So that's what I'm doing. I saw my doctor this past week and I said, is it really necessary? Because it's almost double the normal, or it's more than double the normal course of treatment. And she said, well, I do agree with the ER doctor in that you've had lots of heart issues and that it's in an upper extremity. It's better to be safe than sorry. So yes, keep doing them. So I'm still doing them. I'm just not enjoying it very much. So there's that, and I also shared that last week that I'm pretty tired and that I'm anemic. So we did some more blood work this week, and yeah, I'm definitely anemic, but my iron stores aren't probably at a level to do iron infusions. So I've had a really hard time in the past consuming oral iron supplements of any kind, even the pediatric ones. So in the past, when I'd had my first heart tumor removed, I became quite anemic after that surgery as well. And we tried a course of treatment without success, and my numbers kept going down. So I ended up doing 3 or 4 iron infusions at that time, and even iron infusions didn't go very smoothly for me. I just don't react to it very well. So we had to do this whole process of first onboarding gravel and then doing the drip at half pace. So what should be a couple of hours for me ends up being like kind of a whole day affair, and I can't drive myself because of the gravel. Yeah, anyways, it is what it is, and right now I'm kind of on the cusp of that, but not quite there. So we're gonna have another appointment this week and just sort of see. I think what she'll probably suggest is that we track it and see whether it's increasing or decreasing and go from there. For my part, I am really working on, just eating healthily. I've been having spinach just about every day and things that I like. Like, you shouldn't force. My mom suggested liver, and I was like, no, that's not happening. I'm not going to make myself throw up because I really don't like something. But I like things like dried apricots are good. Spinach is good. I'm not a huge red meat eater, so you saw I made, kind of a pasta dish with spinach and ground beef in it that I've been eating a few times this week, and cottage cheese, and just whatever I can to consume protein to help. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm also tired, so that has made me feel sluggish, which, I'm a big believer in you get up, you shower, you get dressed, and you go and do your day. And that usually just getting going propels you. And I really struggled with that this week. I did get up and get showered, but often by the time I got ready, I was like, whoa, I need a nap now. So that's been a struggle. But I know that even moving, getting out and moving, even when you don't feel like it, if you look it up, even for anemia, they say like a 10-15 minute walk, that is still, a good choice. So that's really what I'm going to work on. I did join the MNP community facility, and I'm going to start. Just for now, all I can do is walking anyways until I get cleared for more activity. So while the weather here is quite cold, that's still something that I'm capable of doing, putting some headphones on and going for a walk, and that'll get me out and also moving. So I will do that even though I don't really feel like it, because I know it directly impacts my mood and my state of mind, and I really felt myself feeling low this week. Thankfully, I had some plans in the calendar for Valentine's Day with a girlfriend. We had planned to go out for like a 5-star dinner, and we booked it, I don't know, maybe right after Christmas, quite a long time ago. So anyways, we were looking forward to that. And she's also post-surgery, not from this, but from something else. And it was kind of a good chance to just congratulate both of us for making it through, because surgery isn't fun no matter what you have done. And on that note, I guess there's one more health thing just to make life a little bit more complex. I've kind of outlined a lot about my heart, but also that I've had IBS through my lifetime, and that's caused me to have quite a few colorectal issues and surgeries. And I've had, it's 5 or 6 colorectal surgeries. And my surgeon had shared that probably in the last surgery, or the one before that even, that it's probably going to be a lifetime thing, that every probably year or two, my colon's going to act up a little bit, and we're going to have to go in and just kind of tweak the surgeries we've already done. And lo and behold, this week it started to act up again. And my last surgery, I think, what did she say? His assistant said was October of 2023. So yeah, pretty much on cue. I told her that that's almost like he's jinxed me. That next time I see him, which will be Tuesday actually, that I want him to tell me that this time it's going to be miraculous and we're going to get at least 5 years out of it. He'll probably laugh because he's told me that he's continues to have to do surgery on people like me well into their 80s, often of great health, but just, colons that kind of act up. So my colon, between the IBS and I have diverticulitis, which basically just means there's sort of ridges in your colon. And unfortunately for me, that means that sometimes things get stuck in there. So I'm supposed to avoid things like seeds, and eating too much fresh veggies. My colon prefers cooked, because sometimes they can just, little pieces can get stuck in those ridges, and then it causes a bit of infection, and then that it compromises the whole colon structure in there. And if we don't deal with it, then as you can imagine, infection spreads. So not sexy, not a ton of fun. But I see the surgeon on Tuesday, so we'll have a game plan. It's not super urgent, but it's something that we'll have to look after. So I'll probably, I would suspect, be looking at surgery in the next 6 weeks or so. It's not super involved, probably just a night in the hospital, that type of thing, but we'll see. I'll let you know. But yeah, that kind of affected my mood because, I'm just recovering from plastic surgery and dealing with anemia and the blood clot thing, and then now the colon acts up. So having a little bit of a waterfall of health things, and it's kind of affected my state of mind, but I'm nothing if not resilient, so I will keep powering through it. And once this surgery is done, then we move on. And the weather's cold, it's winter time, might as well get stuff done and be able to enjoy the summer, the spring when it decides to arrive, which I hear it's supposed to be quite a bit nicer next week, so I look forward to that. The other thing I was going to share, I guess, is I had sort of a nice moment today. So I have my 6-week checkup coming up this week with the nurse from my plastic surgeon's office. It's a virtual appointment just to see how I'm healing, and I have to send pictures, and some of those are bikini pictures, and he typically likes all his patients in black bikinis, whatever you have, sort of thing. Just for continuity's sake, that's usually what you wear in his office. So I'll share my scars, obviously, for them to look at, but then I'll also do these bikini pictures. So I thought, well, I'll just go to La Vie en Rose, because they have fairly inexpensive, often lots of choices on clearance, to look for a bikini. And it was a really nice experience, which was great. It wasn't easy. That's bathing suit shopping will never be easy. It's like getting bras. But the lady was so helpful. I chose some sort of more adjustable ones because I know things will still be changing, like the bottoms I chose, you can cinch at the side, but I think even if they get a little bit big, then I can probably take them into the seamstress and get her to adjust them. So I think that's good. So you'll get to see those pictures next week on Sunday Summit. I'll put them there. And then the clerk also helped me find a one piece, because in a couple of weeks I'll be cleared for full activity. And one of the things I want to do at the MNP center is they have deep water aquasize, or not aquasize, what do they call it? Deep water workout. So it's basically, if you know what aquasize is, it's similar to that, except you're in a deep tank and you wear a floaty belt and your feet don't touch, obviously, because you're in the deep pool. So it's quite a bit of a resistance workout, and I've always quite enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to getting back into it. So I wanted a one piece for that, and fairly conservative and that type of thing. And I've often struggled with finding suits that fit, and I wasn't even sure where to begin, and the clerk was lovely, and she got me, I think we had like 6 different suits, and I chose a real basic black one, and yeah, I like the way it fits, so I might give you a bonus picture and I'll show you a picture of that. I think it's, you know, it'll be good to go to the pool and didn't cost a ton of money. So in the past, I've pretty much worn leggings with like a tankini top or like a rash guard to stay covered up, and I'm really gonna try and challenge myself to, you know, expose my arms and my legs and just kind of accept that I got part of myself fixed, but it's not all going to be perfect, and I'm a work in progress, and I'm still going to try and build the best situation I can with my body, and yeah, just work on some self-acceptance. So yeah, that's what I'm going to share with you. So that's about all I have this week. That's yeah, it's been a bit of a mental health journey for me, in amongst the health things, which is, you know, I think probably to be expected. When a bunch of things kind of land in your lap, you don't always have to try and spin it in the most positive way. It's better to be realistic and say it's been tough, but it's not that I won't get through it, it's just that it's not easy. And you know, there's better things on the horizon. I will get through this. I mean, if I only have 4 or 5 injections left, I'm almost to the end of that, thank goodness. And yeah, I, you know, if I get surgery booked, then I'll know when that is, and pretty soon I'll be able to work out. I might have a little delay there if I go for this other surgery, but yeah, anyways, we just keep moving forward. That's what life is. It's never all bliss, but we have moments of joy in amongst our challenges. And so, yeah, I hope you join me next week, and I'll share those pictures with you. I here in Alberta, it's a family day weekend, and I have my son coming on Monday to stay overnight with me, actually, and he's such a good kid. He knows that I'm kind of struggling with some health stuff, so he offered to help around the condo, so I'm going to get him to run the vacuum through. That would be super helpful for me right now. So yeah, I appreciate that, and what a great family day gift that is, to be able to have one of my kids with me and for them to offer up to help me with something that I need help with. So I hope you have some blessings like that in your life that you appreciate, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for coming. And if you want to catch these, please subscribe. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.